I would even dare say that some people who want to see war between Israel and Iran, not many in the Arab world, but there are a segment that wants to see it, who primarily want to see it because they say to themselves, we don't like Israel, we don't like Iran, they're two powerful countries, let them hurt each other, in the same way that Israelis looked at the Iraq-Iran war during the 1980s and said, two countries we don't like and they're weakening each other. So there is that part of it as well. But there is a second assessment, which is that Iran, even a nuclear Iran, is not going to be so mad as to use nuclear weapons. They don't think it's likely to be used. Now, how do we know that? Well, we know that because one of the control, I've been doing a little bit of a control poll, I'm going to repeat it, among Palestinian citizens of Israel. And when you compare their views with Israeli Jewish views, you would find that most of them are not as worried about Iran's nuclear issue. Well, why? I mean, if Iran was going to hit Haifa, Arabs and Jews are going to be destroyed equally. And so, but the bottom line is the vast majority of Israelis are persuaded somehow psychologically that it's going to have horrible ramifications for them. Even Palestinian citizens of Israel are not so persuaded that it's going to have horrible consequences for them. So that's why I think opinions of that sort are more a function of identity and threats to identity than they are of an objective analysis of ramifications of the issues themselves.